Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing another foundation wear test. And today's lucky winner is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. This is a new foundation. It comes in 45 colors and it is medium. It is buildable medium coverage. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maria Luisa and here on my channel, we do videos for women 45 and above, and I upload videos weekly. Therefore, I hope you decide to stay and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So let's go try on some foundation. So now that we're zoomed in, I'm going to start with half of my face using a beauty sponge. And with the other half, using my IT Cosmetics foundation brush. This is currently my favorite one because it's in the shape of a star and it's got glitter. Life is good with lots of glitter. All right, so I'm gonna put some on my hand. I have the color Nude. It's a 6.5. I think I got the right color. I did buy this in store. I got this one at Target. And I'm gonna just dip in my beauty sponge and let's get started. All right, so first impression is that it looks really nice with the beauty blender, and it actually covered up really nicely my hyperpigmentation that I have here, my little sunspots that form some sort of diamond. And so I like the way the coverage is. Usually I will go in with a second layer to cover up just this area here, which is kind of the one that usually peeks through. Let's do the other side with the brush before I go in and do that second layer while it dries and absorbs. It is a little bit liquidy. I like that it is a glowy foundation, especially for mature skin. And that is the other side with my foundation brush. What do you guys think? Which side do you like better? I'm not wearing any. All I'm wearing underneath this is the Super Goop. Oops. It's the Super Goop Glow Screen, which I really like because it has kind of like a tinted sheen to it. And then I just put a little bit of my Professional right here in this area where I have the most problems with, large pores, which is normal as we get more mature. But other than that, there is no other primer underneath. I like that it's a glowy formula because, like I said, well, as we get older, our skin gets drier. And if the foundation is too dry, then it accentuates fine lines and wrinkles, and we don't want that. So I'm going to put a second layer so you guys can see over my hyperpigmentation. Right there. It looks like, okay, it looks like it does oxidize a little bit because once I applied another layer, it was lighter again. So you might want to go a tad lighter than your normal skin tone. See how it kind of got really light when I applied the second layer. So we did get full coverage with the second layer. To go with it, I got the Born to Glow NYX concealer, and this is also a radiant concealer. So it comes with this little sponge, and I got the color Vanilla. So you kind of have to press it out through here for it to come through the sponge, and then it's kind of got that same sponge as the Age Rewind, and then right here, right there, down the nose. So we'll see what kind of coverage we have here. And today is a nice and hot, humid day here in Minnesota, so it'll be a good time to test out this foundation, seeing how the radiant holds up against the heat, because sometimes it'll melt off your face, but we'll see. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to do this side, to do the middle and this side of my face. I don't see it settling into any fine lines. or wrinkles, which is nice. And as always, I'm going to use my 252S brush for under the eyes. I have really dry under eye, so I find that using a brush, I'm able to get better coverage. I don't know why, but I like it better. I think it's because the sponge absorbs way more product. Okay, so I have nice coverage, and I did put some eye cream underneath to moisturize before I started this video, and it is 2 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna wear it until about 10 o'clock because I'm not an early morning riser. I'm gonna go in and do the rest of my makeup really quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. Whew. I think I need a little more blush. Maybe it's just the lights that make me look a little paler. I'm just gonna show you up close what the foundation looks like. I am gonna do some video in natural light so you can see it. So far, I really like it. I did powder down the nose, this area where I get really sweaty. And right now I'm sweating. Whew. And once I get out of all these lights, I will cool down a little bit. So I will check in with you in about a couple hours and see how we're looking. See you in a bit. Hi guys, so this is my first check-in. Actually, it went a little bit later than I thought. This is 3 hours after I applied the foundation. No, applied it at 2. So almost 4 hours after I applied the foundation. As you can see, it still looks really nice. Yes, it is very luminous. I will say that because I ended up powdering all this area, and as you can see, I still look pretty shiny. It also could be because of the Glow Super Goop that I applied first, which is the sunscreen, so that could be affecting the way the glow looks because I was pretty glowy before I put on this foundation. So that could be also, like I said, what's changing or making the foundation look a lot more glowier. So anyway, this is what it looks like. I think it looks really nice. Might not be good for oily skin, but I don't know. You guys decide. What do you think? It's not even no fine lines. I do see my pores showing a little bit more than normal, but I think that has to do with not applying primer, I think. All right, so I will check in with you guys later. Bye. All right, so we're back for our last check-in, and it is 10:32, which means we've had which means I've had the foundation on for 8 hours now, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Let me zoom in a little more. There, I zoomed in super close so you guys can see it's broken down on the nose, and then a little bit settled in my smile lines, a little bit on my chin. So there's a little bit of patches. My mouth, but that's, I think, is because I was eating and wiping my mouth. And of course, like I said, around the nose here. It doesn't feel itchy or heavy, even though I applied 2 layers on the cheeks. I almost felt like, like I was just wearing moisturizer. So I really think it's a very nice foundation for $10 because it retails for $10. And then the concealer, you can see a little bit settled into my fine, my fine lines under here, which is normal. We smile, we squint, etc., etc. But nothing too crazy like I've seen with other concealers. Okay, so here it's all gone. Up about here, this area, it's kind of gone. But I did seal it in with a powder with a wet beauty blender. I've noticed that when I use the brush, it really crackles my under eye, but if I use a wet beauty blender with a very fine, like the Pat McGrath, very fine powder under my eyes, it holds up a lot better with my dry under eyes than if I just use a brush to put it on. Using a brush dries it out a lot more. So this concludes our 8-hour wear test of the Born to Glow NYX foundation and the new Born to Glow concealer. I really like them. What are your thoughts? What do you guys think? Also, if you like this video and want to see more like this, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let me know also what other foundation you'd like me to review. Take really, really good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.